talking about?
We just talk, man. This is a podcast.
Usually it helps to have some kind of topic, you know?
It does. We can talk about the new VR headsets we got. It's a new year, Ted.
Lucky you.
It's a new year. Many things have happened in said time. It's only the end of the second month of the year. So, we just gotta reflect, see how things go later on. Because it's a lot better than last year. I'll give you that much, but it's still pretty bad too.
Okay, I'll start the conversation. What makes it better than last year?
It doesn't. I guess it's just my perspective. It doesn't feel like there's a lot of shit that's happening every goddamn second. That's just bad. Granted, Matt just did come out of a damn snowstorm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it knocked out power for about 4 days straight.
How cold was it over there?
There's snow.
Shit.
There was literally fucking snow.
It's not so much that it's cold, Ricky. It's that they're not,
I realize
prepared for this kind of thing. Like,
it just. I mean, I'm glad you got your power back.
Their homes aren't as insulated as those in the north. I'll tell you that much. And they're on their own power network, so it's not like let's just give them some more juice.
Well, I don't know that. I don't fucking live in Texas.
Okay. You know what, Matt? I'm not sure. I can't remember how long you've been in Texas, but maybe you have more insight on the power situation and how that's set up.
Honestly, I don't have that much. I only found out about them being the, what's it called? Knowing about the their own power grid kind of deal.
Right. So basically, Ricky, to explain it to the best of my knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
They're not integrated with the federal level of having the power network, so they have their own system. It does not cross any state lines. It's entirely
deregulated.
Yeah. There you go. That's the word. Just Texas.
Just
And
just
their
Texas.
plan was to have rolling blackouts so that everyone, would have power at some point during the day. Oh hey, you may have power down from X to Y, but you'll have at least Z amount of hours of power to use to at least keep yourselves warm or whatever. That's
that wasn't the entire case at all, and they said they were trying to do that.
Shit's bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you had to deal with that, Matt.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was those with resources to look into it, if they found out those with more money and higher, socioeconomically changed districts, they had more access to power than those without. That's a really bold claim, but I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
Well, hopefully you're better equipped now, for it to, in case it happens again.
No. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you the answer is no.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna say completely well equipped, but maybe they can get something now that they're prepared for this shit coming.
It's more the fact that they were slightly aware of it, kind of deal.
They just didn't care.
I mean, if you were still in San Bernardino, you might have had snow.
No, I'm not in that damn shit.
I know, but still, this storm front came from in that direction.
Although I will say, LA's sometimes it's not any much better, but it doesn't feel like it.
It's California entirety.
Yeah. It's like I figured California's like a garbage burrito in my eyes. You got some good shit in there, but you got some bad shit too. Have you ever had a garbage burrito before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's usually what I grabbed at while I worked at Miguel's Jr.
You'd be surprised how many people don't know what the fuck that is. They're like, you eat burritos from the trash? You fucking stupid?
Yeah. People are idiots.
Conversations.
People are fucking idiots.
We're all idiots in our own way.
I don't think that's them being idiots, Matt. I mean, if you ask some random stranger if they've had a garbage burrito and they've never once in their life had the context of what garbage burrito is, that's not them being stupid. I'd be like, what the fuck is a garbage burrito do?
And where can I get one?
No.
No?
I'm fairly confident most people, even on popular television shows, use the term garbage pizza.
Really? I've never heard of a garbage pizza. Yeah, I've never
No,
heard of
what the
that.
fuck? Matt, what are you on?
That's a thing?
Really?
What news networks are you watching that I don't know about?
I distinctly
on
remember it
Friends?
on Friends.
He's watching the back alley news, Ted, where it's just a hobo with the cardboard box cut out, looking like a TV. Today, back in the alley, we've got breaking
No, I'll
news.
do one better. It's a cardboard fort dressed in the shape of a taco truck.
He's like, let's cut now to Johnny on the scene, and it's just right next door. It's another hobo, and he stabs another hobo. It's like, shit's bad, Chris. Back to you.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that could be a skit. Hobo news.
No, it's I can't imagine though what people are going through, especially those who are homeless in a front like this. It's
Oh no, I heard a kid died in his bed.
yeah.
That's real bad. That's,
Well, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like they they can have blankets and coats and whatnot, but overall they don't have adequate shelter for this kind of stuff. Because who would expect fucking winter in Texas?
So this isn't my joke, and I feel very bad repeating this joke, but I had to say it because I forgot who it was that told me. It was in this Discord. They said Texas used to have a hobo problem or a homeless problem. Not anymore. I was like, that is so fucked up, and I don't know why I'm laughing a little bit. I'm like, I'm going to hell. I'm gonna literally go to fucking hell for laughing at that.
Didn't what's it called? South Park do the same fucking joke?
Did they?
Yeah. South Park was getting overflowed with the homeless people because another state sent them that direction.
That sounds
the
familiar.
context of this joke is that the weather wiped them out, not a more attractive city, Matt.
Oh my god. Beautiful way to start a podcast.
Yes,
I can see
yes.
now.
This is worth listening to. This is how you enrich your mind and really get it developed.
I can see the
whatever brain cells you might have left from 2020. Start them on this diet.
I had brain cells? I thought the alcohol killed all that. Anyway, enough about bad shit. Let's talk about the good. Me and Ted got VR headsets.
Fucking Facebook apparently released the Quest 2 on October 13th, 2020, and I wish I had known how fucking cool this shit is.
Mm-hmm. I've had extensive experience with headsets because the trade school I went to, which is game development, and I actually was making a game for VR, and it was one where you could walk around on like the walls and stick to it and go even like look around. I wonder if I can bring that up because I did it in Unity, and since we have VR headsets now, we could probably test them out, but I'd have to install a lot of shit. So I mean, I wouldn't mind on my free time editing that again. That was a really fun thing, but yeah, no, I'm having real fucking a ball with this stuff. I just bought Beat Saber. I got Pavlov. I was playing that too. What else did I saw that Minecraft's free on the Oculus thing, Ted.
Oh, they got that now?
Yeah, they have. Well, I think they had it for like over a year maybe, but I don't know if it's co-op. I just know it was free.
It'd still be fucking cool.
Yeah.
Well, I've tried out The Walking Dead. Oh my god, that game fucks.
I heard you can grab a zombie from the head and just like kind of stab it.
Well, let me tell you, using a fire axe in that game two-handed is so satisfying.
Oh, is it?
It is extremely satisfying when you just chef's kiss, feel that axe just connect to the skull.
I saw that somebody was playing it, and that you can hear zombies behind you, and it was kind of nerve-wracking because you can't really tell where they're coming from.
Right.
So
Well, I turned on the fucking voice immersion so they'll hear me and they'll actually notice me when I'm talking.
that's a thing?
Yeah, you can turn that on.
Oh, I'm fucked. I will be screaming the whole time.
So I was talking to Scrub at the time. You know how that goes.
I can imagine if his voice transmits to your headset, because there's no like really a background cancellation with that as much.
Right.
And he like say you're hiding from zombies, and then his loud ass talks through the mic. You're like shit, and the zombies turn to you. It's like Shaun of the Dead style.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I've been fucking loving it. I pulled up an app called Big Screen. It's basically a way to like stream something you'd watch on your computer or whatnot, but you can have it where it's like, oh, it's a home theater environment, or you're next to a campfire, or you're just in a normal home.
Big Screen app. Oh, so speaking of that, I found out that the Oculus, like the website or not website, the store on the interface on the headset, when you have Big Screen, they do events. They did it the other day. Like they did you can say, hey, I want a ticket to this, and those ones are free. They'll put a movie up, and it was Star Trek Beyond, I think, for that one. But if they keep doing like different movies and stuff, I'm like, oh, that could be good. I'm like, hey Ted, you want to catch this matinee?
Speaking of like doing things together, honestly, Scrub was showing me like Steam VR. Mm-hmm. And the first thing I noticed while we were talking, we both got in the same lobby, is how amazing it feels to be able to see like hand movement and like people's faces, even though you don't really see the person themselves. Just having a conversation where I can move my hands and actually talk to them is so nice. It's so nice.
I wanted to, because we were doing Nazi zombies. We were doing the first map and then to Rise.
Yeah.
And my God, it's like I'm there.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was like an official license thing they did or if they remade it themselves, but it feels like the exact same one.
Well, I'm currently disassociating from reality whenever I take my headset off.
Yeah. No.
I'm using my phone. I'm looking at my thumbs like, are these real?
Are we in the Matrix?
Oh, if you want to add to that, there's actually special shoes you can get for it. So instead of holding the joystick, you can actually walk.
Oh my God!
You sit in a chair. It's kind of like sandals where they strap onto your shoes, and you just walk like that, and you'll walk in the game.
Okay.
I cannot wait to try Half-Life Alyx.
Oh yeah, I gotta buy that. I bought the roller coaster one. I forgot the actual name of it, but me and Mike were doing that. You can ride it, the roller coaster with each other. You can even see the person in the cart with you. You could take little selfies if you want. You could bring it out like a lightsaber, just like pew pew, but it only takes a selfie. But that's just for riding it. There's also a racing mode, which is a little harder. Like you control the speed and try not to derail from it. And there is also a shooting one where we work together. There's targets everywhere. So while we're riding that roller coaster, we can shoot these targets, and we can even slow bullet time.
Huh.
The other thing I don't like is like you have two. I can see why they have it just in case, but they force you to dual wield no matter what. But you could choose a different weapon. Every time me and Michael were doing it, we didn't tell each other what gun we were picking. Every fucking time we would change the gun, we would be doing the same one. I was like, what the fuck? We couldn't figure out why. But
before I even like got the headset and got Walking Dead, I was thinking to myself, this is a really good way to like demonstrate what you can do with VR, because it looks both incredible and you get so immersed in it, but just like the functionality you can do with it. And I was thinking it would be a blast just to find like to have all these ways to kill zombies, and it just feels mwah. You know what I did though? My experience?
What?
I spent most of my time rummaging through this person's house and grabbing shit like a fucking trash goblin.
I just gave you guys a link to the video in the founders chat.
Okay, I'll check it out.
You just need to go to 2 minutes and 50
2 minutes,
seconds.
50 seconds. All right, I'll check that out.
Yeah, they're called cyber shoes.
Trash Goblin. Trash Goblin 10.
I was just rummaging through this dude's cupboards like, ooh, that's mine. That's nice. Matches out trash. Oh, I just spent so much time just going through their shit. I was like, you know what? This is like Fallout 4 or any other game like that. It's like
you
just
could
grab
get that.
everything.
That is a game we can get. Fallout 4 VR and Skyrim VR.
Oh, shit.
Oh, we could. I wonder if we could do co-op on that.
Bigger question. Has Scrub told you about Doom 3 Quest?
I think I saw that on there. I just haven't done it.
Have you watched the little trailer for it, the launcher?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
This is
It
VR,
fucked.
right?
yeah. It's an unofficial VR port, and honestly,
The whole game?
yeah, the whole game.
Wait, which Doom?
And Doom 3,
Oh, Doom 3. That's the one where we did with the group, right?
the horror one. Yeah. I haven't confirmed this, but it might be compatible where you can load in the co-op mod as well. I don't know, but that'd be something to look into because co-op Doom 3 VR.
I wouldn't mind that. Would be even nicer is if, like, let's say one of us didn't have VR headset, like say Matt here, but he can join us with just like regular controls.
It'd be really nice. It would be really nice.
He would be walking circles because it'll take us forever to kill something. Matt will I be like, I'm a god.
I'd be like, he can aim.
He can. He's over
He
here.
can fight.
He'll be doing everything while me and you are just jerking each other up with the fucking shotguns. Just like, hey, look at this barrel. Can you see the shell in there, Ted?
Honestly, I've had a blast with VR so far, and I'm really excited about the hand tracking software that is in the Quest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really hoping. I know it's relatively new. You know, they still gotta implement it in more like applications and whatnot, and it's getting its legs. But it's so fucking cool. The idea that I can just use my hands, no controllers, and still interact with the world. It's like, it must be the same feeling when you transition from a wired headset to a wireless one. It's just so much freedom. It's very cool. I'm excited.
Oh yeah.
Like the fact that the idea that I can be able to use my Tommy gun to mow down some zombies without controllers excites me, because then I can really get my hands close together and it's just one more level of immersion, you know?
Yeah.
It's sick.
The other thing I really wish is I might end up getting those prescription.
The prescription lenses?
Yeah, just to put them on there. Because I'm the only one who's going to be wearing them. Allie gets 2 motion sick.
That's fair.
Well, if you get a hold of the thing that I was telling you about, the cyber shoes,
Yeah. What the hell is going on back there?
I have no idea.
Huh.
Jesus. I forgot what I was saying.
AFK. What's up?
What was I talking about? I got distracted.
What you need?
The prescription lenses.
Oh, the prescription lenses. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I did that, or I did it. I want to do that, so I can just wear them without my glasses. Because I don't know if you are getting it. Let me lower down Matt real quick.
No, my brother could use that though, because he still has glasses. I would say that's an option I hadn't even considered and like thought about, but it makes so much sense. And it's fucking amazing. And I love it.
It's gonna be like 50 to 75, depending if I want that blue light thing on, and I might do that. But if I do that, I'll be able to wear them without my glasses. And I don't know if you have it to where when you're wearing the headset, like sometimes the vision seems blurry, in a way.
Well,
Like it's not focused.
Well, yeah, that's because like it's simulating your peripheral vision.
Right. I guess I need to add that support, that extra support thing in the back. I need to buy that so it stays more in place. And I want a better cushion in the front. So, because that foam thing that you have right now, it makes it too hot after a while.
It can get a little warm, I've noticed, yeah.
Especially if you have longer hair. I can imagine with you.
Yeah. I usually tie it back, but sometimes I can just pull it back once, and then like once I get the headset on, let it hang.
Yeah.
But yeah, it definitely it can get a little heated, especially if you take it off and put it back on, and take it off and put it back on. It's like, oh god damn it! I just cleaned these lens. Come on, give me a fucking break. But it honestly though, like for the price, I'll see about jumping in on the Valve Index when it was announced, and I was first seeing Alex,
Yeah.
and I was watching some YouTubers play it, and I was like, this is fucking dope.
Yeah.
And it looked like at the time a VR headset that was very future proof, because you're getting a very nice headset that also has digit tracking because of the controller.
Mm-hmm.
And the idea of having that kind of level of interactivity with the environment was like that. This fucks.
So,
it fucks.
Scrub told me that you can actually get the Valve
Yes.
controllers, and then we can connect it with our headset.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll do that before I get Alex, just to make sure. I don't know how much I think they might be a little expensive.
Yeah, the price tag might keep you from doing that. I think Scrub said they were 300.
Are they 300? I thought it was like 300 or 250, I think.
Yeah, and that's the price of the Quest 2.
Well, if you get the 64, I went the 256 route, and
Oh yeah, but I mean, you're getting 4 times the memory for $100 more.
And especially with Beat Saber now, I'm gonna be installing so many songs on there. So I'm glad I got that. I'm gonna be working out. I'm gonna be ripped next time you see me, just in the arms with a
you got the charger with both arms.
With charger.
No, like I think the Quest 2 is a fucking amazing, way to introduce yourself into VR. And it's not like it's like a downgrade.
No,
it's visually, mwah. It can go up to 4K 90 hertz, and it's not even half the price of the Index. It blows my fucking mind.
Yeah. The way I thought it is, I'll get the Quest now just to have VR, and then when I actually get like a bigger place, I'll get that Valve Index. They might even have a better one later on by the time that happens. That way I can set it up, because I think it just has better like tracking or something like that. But for now, I'm happy.
Honestly, I don't know. I'm more interested in seeing how this software for hand tracking is going to go. Like, sure, the Valve Index has it where you can, have individual digits and all that, but if you can just literally have your headset see your hands with no controls at all, I can flip you off in VR chat and it'd be genuine.
I think you can already do that.
Yeah. Well, sort of.
I had to try VR chat still. I just linked my account so I can make
I haven't even set it up yet.
Merge your VR account with your Steam one. You have to do it through Steam first, and then you have to make an account through VR chat. I'll show you how to do that later.
Okay.
But I figured we could do the Among Us first person. You could see how that is in VR.
Oh yeah, I've seen some videos of that. Honestly,
it's so bad.
I think that's going to be a good drinking game.
Oh, it definitely can. Me and Scrub, we were on there, and we were thinking, if we got, this was before I got the VR headset, I'm like, there's bars there. We can have an episode of the podcast that's just sitting in a bar. If we can have our drink, and we could just talk to each other like that.
This, honestly, if I wasn't a believer before, I definitely am now.
Yeah. I could find her. I could see if I can make a fucking scene where it could just be like the Rocket Lounge podcast. It's like we could have space on the outside. That'd be dope.
I think, especially now, in light of the pandemic and how things have changed and more people are working from home, and seeing the kind of applications being developed for VR in general, just to promote the office and the workspace, and not just gaming, not just for entertainment, I really would not be surprised to see if we do see like a change in the way work is done, because we've seen as a people that it works. The work can be done from home. We don't always have to go to the office. Right. I wouldn't be surprised if we see more remote work and stuff like this really taking off.
You know why, right? Because people or these bosses are going to find out that, hey, I could just have my workers work from home and I don't have to pay for a goddamn building.
Well, yeah, but it's also like the worker was like, hey, I don't have to pay for gas to go to work to be stuck with these people. I can just do it from the comfort of the home, Like, I can be in a meeting down in some Jack and Coke while I'm with my boss. It's cool.
Unless he does a Zoom call, like, oh no, that's just regular Coke.
Yeah, it's you can't smell my breath. How are you gonna know?
They're gonna start making things. It's gonna be
No.
like our old sci-fi movies, like 80s, 90s, where it's like those generic ass things. A tube's gonna come out of our computer, and we're gonna
Oh
have to
my
breathe
god.
into that.
No,
It's the
no.
stuff that doesn't make sense and for us in reality, but for the movie, it's like, oh, it's there. It's the future. please,
Um,
please insert dick, and the hole comes out.
Jesus Christ. That's
That's how you
sexist.
get That's how you get yourself checked at a doctor's in the future. You just put your ass back there, and this simulated hand of the doctor goes in your
What the
asshole.
fuck?
Feel
That's
your
definitely a direction I was not expecting.
you feel your balls getting fondled by machinery while you're looking at the screen. Fucking
Oh
close.
no. It gets worse. It gets worse. You have your primary healthcare provider, right? You got a checkup, and then he found out it's really some scam artist from Nigeria. He's got your balls funneled for free. Oh, you lost access to your credit card info.
Gives you like this spreadsheet of your stats after checking out like it's a damn RPG.
Oh my god.
It's like, what's this? I've only got 5 in endurance. So like, well, you didn't let me fondle your asshole longer, so I'm jotting you down for that. Oh my god.
Anyway, go. Well, one thing I do want to talk about, and then big screen going back to that. I'm really been in the mood ever since Grub told me about it to like lay down in bed, get all comfy, have the
Be all
blankets
warm,
on, have a little bit of fan, maybe some air going.
Put some
have
aroma candles.
a nice little popcorn bucket just full of popcorn next to me.
Mm-hmm.
And in front of me is a 75-inch screen in a theater setting.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, it sounds great, but I didn't realize how good it would feel and how it would, the experience itself until I was actually in it. I haven't been in the theater since March of last year.
Right.
Like many of us, we have been doing these things because we're really trying to stay safe and not be a part of the problem. When I got into that theater and was able to have, the thing of the 1982 version just start playing, I didn't think to myself, oh, the environment is going to light up as if I'm actually there, and this, the theater is going to react to what's being put on the screen,
Right.
Like, I was like, damn, that actually looks like it would in the theaters. And I know it sounds really stupid to say because, oh, no shit, it's virtual reality, but it's like, it really hits you.
Something.
It's
It's
nice.
something.
It's so enjoyable.
And
The fact that I can stream anything now, like YouTube or just watch any kind of thing on Netflix, Hulu, whatever, it's so cool. And it's so nice, honestly.
we can have a mini monthly's movie night.
We can watch things together too. You can join each other's rooms and whatnot and just sit down, have a night together and watch things. It's dope. It's so cool. I cannot wait for more things to be developed for VR now that I'm getting into it.
Yeah,
Like,
I
it's always
noticed.
been cool, but I just didn't realize how much you can really get into it.
Yeah, I noticed when I was searching through things that I want to actually waste my money on, that there aren't really a lot of games, at least not that piqued my interest for VR yet.
Oh yeah, it's getting its baby legs. It's starting to learn how to crawl.
I knew that. I just didn't realize like how little there was.
Yeah, that's fair.
And that was a big thing. I'm like, no wonder this hasn't really been like kicking off more than used to. Because if you're on Steam, you're on your computer, you're like, oh, what do I want to play now? And like, there's so much to choose from. But when I'm actually actively looking for VR stuff, I'm like, all right, well, this is a race game. I'm not really into this right now. Maybe later, maybe for one of them. Other ones are just like, just stuff I wasn't into. But I'm like, they really don't have a lot that looks appealing.
Well, yeah. And then this is one of the reasons why I hesitated on getting the Index too, and I'm glad that I did. Because I was going to jump in when there was like Alex, Saints and Sinners, and Boneworks were like, the flagship titles, And back before then, it was like Arizona Sunshine, maybe Sorrento or Gorn. It's definitely not quite as populated as the markets we have now.
Right.
But I think it's coming. Because more and more developers and studios are going to start seeing the potential because you've already seen like what they can do in some of these games and these products. I think the market's going to develop from there. And Facebook just dropped this all-in-one, first of its kind standalone headset, which can either be linked or on its own, walk around the house casually, just working from a monitor for less than half fucking Valve Index.
Oh, God.
That's like, Scrub was joking, like, oh man, it really must be selling some data to get that kind of price tag. It's ridiculous how low it is and for what you're getting. I think it's amazing. It's the perfect way to like step into it.
It is. I actually like it. And Michael's been loving it too. And since he is going to be moving out soon with his girlfriend, I think Allie's going to be coming over here and all that. I'll be able to use the living room for a lot more room for VR.
Oh, dude, have you not like had a white space to walk around in, or like
not
moving?
Too much because Michael's using it over there in the living room.
Oh.
I'm over here. You've seen my dresser in the closet on that little space. I've been using that right now.
Let me tell you, I tried out the demo for Super Hot. I had the regular game on PC and I loved it.
I'm back.
Welcome back, man.
But welcome back. It was really cool being able to like dip and move around and like really try it out in an open space. It's really cool. I'm not gonna like run the whole space because one, if you haven't experienced VR, you can get a workout from just how much you're doing, especially if it becomes like reloading a bolt-action rifle over and over. Your fucking arms get tired.
I knew that when I first played. My arm, I was doing that demo for Beat Saber just over and over, and then I did the other stuff. I did not get scared so much until that wall came, and I had to actually duck down on the ground, almost busting my balls, and looking at this red wall pass by while I'm still hitting these notes.
Yeah, but it's so cool. It's nice. I've been using like my room, which is a little smaller, in like the standing or sitting modes.
Right.
And with smooth turning, it's fine. It's just it's still a good experience. I'm still able to like move around a little bit within a confined space. And one of the best parts is you don't have to fucking drill holes into your walls and mount shit for the headset to work, to be able to track your controllers and whatnot.
Right.
It's so nice.
We gotta get everybody to have one. I can't wait to do
I would
videos
love
of
to
that.
be able to get a hold of one of those. But
Well,
sadly, I'm unemployed.
$2.99. Oh.
Yeah, you forgot
for
about
the
that
small-
little tidbit. When
for the
I got
small
moved
price-
out here, Amazon fucking canned my ass.
For the small price of stimulus check, you too can experience VR in your own home.
Actually, he's right. Yeah, if you're getting a stimmy, Matt, you can use part of that for the VR headset.
Probably.
The next one's what, 1400?
As far as I know, but I haven't really dived into that details yet.
Yeah, well, there you go, man. You can use like 400 of that for the VR headset. That leaves you 1,000 to do whatever you want.
Well, I really am not recommending you to do that. I can't stop you, viewer. I recommend you get the food and essentials first. That's
Essentials
what's important.
Oh, hey,
And if
Roxy
you have
popped up.
spare, well, by all means.
Hello.
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 Why are you small on this screen? I gotta bump you up.
Hmm.
There we go.
Oh,
Welcome to the podcast.
thank
Are
you.
you streaming this right now?
I'm not streaming, I'm recording.
Ah,
So what are we talking about, boys?
We were just talking about VR and how good it is right now.
Okay, yeah.
I have had some experience with the what was it? The PlayStation VR. When I was over at staying with my sister
Right.
before moving out to
So-
Texas.
I had experience with that PlayStation VR, but I only did it once because that was during E3 when I was trying out Resident Evil 7 when it barely was coming out. And that
Mhm.
fucking 60-year-old cat lady tried to pawn off these white kids as their kids. I'm like, these aren't your kids, lady. I was in this fucking line for hours just like you. Fuck off. She gave me the dirtiest look. I'm like, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about you and your cat ears. Legit cat ears and a whole cat outfit. I mean, okay, that's fine, but you know, you're trying to give me the reach around, and I'm not gonna have it. So
You know,
when I
I
was
thought about it.
what?
Resident Evil 8 in VR.
Yeah. So there is a way to do the 7 in VR for us, Ted, but there's a
Mhm.
little bit of a workaround in it. I'll see if I can find it and show you. But I think that would
Okay.
be fun to play it again
Oh,
in
yeah.
VR.
Yeah, that would be.
Because it was actually
Yeah.
designed for in VR in mind as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I love it. Love it a lot.
I love the idea of side quests.
Side quest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Indie
I was-
devs just release all these things, and it's like, hey, look at this cool shit.
I thought you were talking about Resident Evil for a second. I'm like, what fucking side quest things do you have in Resident Evil?
Do I know more about it than you do?
Do you? Oh well, please enlighten me.
If you collected these 7 dolls, you unlock a special mode. Who
And-
knew?
And the mode is you only pick up 1 herb.
Oh my god.
And it's purple.
But yeah, it's such a cool store, man. I'm interested. I tried out the GZ Doom, and that was pretty fun. I got the Doom 3 quest, and I'm looking to get into that at some point. They've got some others, like I think Classic Wolfenstein, but also Return to Wolfenstein. Or
Right.
I'm wondering about like roguelikes, like dungeon crawlers, because I've seen there were some there too.
There are some, yeah. I saw this wizard-looking one where
Yeah.
you're going through the dungeon and you can use spells mostly. There's
Is it
melee
really?
weapons. I saw the trailer. It
So-
looked good. It looked good.
So basically, I can cast Fireball.
Yeah.
Fireball.
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 Yep, you could do that. There was a dragon in there. Kind of look a little like Dark Soulsy, actually. The setting. But no, it looked good. I was just looking through all the stuff that I could potentially buy. That sounded fun.
Another one that looked pretty cool is Lies Beneath. I think it's like a survival horror that's like drawn in comic book style. I saw Scrub play some of that.
That one that's
It was
dark.
good.
That's real
I've
dark.
watched a
Like
complete walkthrough of that, and it is interesting to say
Yeah.
the least.
Scrub. I'm thinking of the same one you're thinking of that Scrub showed me. It's very, very dark. As in, like the mechanics, you have to have like a lighter on, and you could barely see in front of you, and things pop out. The audio is really immersive, and he gets scared easily, real easily. He showed me a little
yeah.
bit.
I watched him play Walking Dead.
I can watch Scrub play horror games all day. His fucking scream sends me out so much.
It's the fucking greatest. He ended up dying to a horde of walkers.
This makes me concerned that in real life I would die in a zombie apocalypse if I can't even do it in VR.
Oof. Well, I hope to at least have more stamina than my character.
That's true. I won't be limited to a cord wrapped around me.
True.
The first time you see a zombie, you're gonna have to go, nope, cut that hair off right now. They can't grab it. You're gonna have to go bald, Ted.
Oh, no.
You have them luscious locks, sir, and you need to make sure that no zombie rotten flesh touches them.
He's either going to do that
Tie it back.
or do the man bun.
Oh,
Tie
yeah.
it back.
Handlebars.
Oh my god. I mean, where is a face shield?
You should just wear pigtails, Ted. Nothing would be scarier to put fear into your enemy than a man of your size with pigtails.
Oh, yes.
I'd be like, he's not wrong,
It's like, oh my
but
god.
he's not right at the same time.
Oh my god, this man's so masculine, but he's embraced his feminine side with them pigtails.
Yes, no one man should have all this power.
Oh my god. I can't believe we've gone also this whole podcast without talking about much of Resident Evil 8.
You know, I think the way they would really bump sales in Resident Evil 8 if they just gave you a VR headset with it.
You-
Screen play Dimitrescu and her daughters in VR. Simp overload.
There'll be a mod
No, sorry.
by someone
Horny
later.
overload. Go to horny jail. Bunk.
It'll be in some backwater second grade engine that you can go in on the VR category in Pornhub and like, hey, we heard you like big titty goth milfs. You got a headset? Come on in.
Oh my god.
It'll be looking like VR chat. This ugly ass 10-foot tall ugly troll with vampire fangs like, I'm Lady Dimitrescu. Put down your pants.
Jesus Christ.
What would be really weird is if they
And
put.
now that you say that, it's happened. Thanks a lot.
What would be really weird is if they had the technology to put like a mirror reflection in VR. So when you look in a mirror in the game, you could see like kind of, I guess, your VR headset, or let's say it's your avatar, or they use the camera to kind of like replicate your face, so you see yourself actually in the game through a mirror. You're just looking at like a big old stupid ass smile as you're getting dominated by this big tall MILF.
Jesus Christ.
The
mean-
technology is there.
I guess it really goes without saying, but if you didn't expect an adult section for VR to be developed, oh boy.
And anything regarding that.
Oh boy.
I bet you if I looked right now in sports, there's a Rule 34. Or in cooking, there's a Rule 34. And everything has a Rule 34.
Again, if it exists on the internet, it's going to be there.
Aliens, years from now, or should I say millions of years from now, when they find out that we destroyed each other, they're going to look at our remnants of the evidence of what we left behind, and they're going to see, what was this, Rule 34? And it's just going to be big titties.
Oh, God.
Everything.
Like, why is it Rule 34? Where's Rule 33? What is the importance of these rules? Why did they make them?
We may not know what the humans were like, but we know they were horny. I'm very excited for Resident Evil 8, though. Can't believe I spent so much money. I spent a lot of money this year. It's only been 2 months.
Yeah.
But
Mass Effect and Resident Evil 8 got you by the balls, boy.
well, like I said, I was thinking I'll just repeat what I bought just for the viewers. I got the collector's edition for Resident Evil 8, or should I say Village, because I don't see them using 8, and I don't care until I see Capcom actually saying 8. I'm gonna say Village.
It's 8.
You can anyway. It's a big statue figurine with a bunch of other stuff, and I think there's a map which I'm excited to have. It's like, I don't think it'll work well, but it's nice to have it hanging around. But I'll get a statue figurine of Chris Redfield, which my man Chris, love him since Resident Evil 5. Mwah. Anyway, well, actually even before then. And I got that for the PS4 version. And if you get the PS4, the reason I got this because you can upgrade a PS5 for free. So I was like, oh, sweet.
Oh, God.
Because I couldn't get.
You sure Chris isn't a god in Resident Evil 5?
Oh, because of the punch in the boulder? I mean, at most, juiced up, but, you know, it's fucking Wesker. He ain't fighting fair, so why? What's Roids versus Ouroboros? Come on. So...
Oi, you're forgetting the most potent drug you already have.
What?
Adrenaline's a bitch.
I guess. I didn't even think about that, to be honest.
Yeah, most people don't. You already produce adrenaline. You're in a life or death situation. Your body produces that on the 10th degree.
Listen,
for survival instincts.
When you're as horny for Wesker as Chris is, you could do amazing things.
Move out of the way, Shima.
I've got this. Pulls down pants. Let's go, Wesker. Chris!
What is this fucking podcast?
So I got that. That was like $220, and I figured I'll let my brother have that, unless it's like a steel bookcase or something, and then I'll trade it. Or because I buy fucking Resident Evil games for every damn platform. I also bought the Steam version so I can immediately get it, because with COVID, who the fuck knows when I'll get that collector's edition? And I already knew I was gonna get it for PC anyway. So I'll be playing the PC version while I wait for my collectors, and I'll let my brother play that. And then Scrub comes on later, and I go, boy, I got something for you. And because I'm a whore for outer space and Mass Effect.
Mhm.
They got this one, I think it was a 1-1 scale of an actual helmet, Spectre helmet, that I can wear. Who wouldn't want that? For the low cost. It was like $150, I think, but I found a promo code for like 20% off. So it was all in together, it was like $130, $120.
Didn't it come with the games too?
Yeah, no, it does not come with the games. I think it
Oh.
comes with the steel, like the case for it.
You just bought the helmet.
I bought the helmet. It comes with a helmet, the case, a poster, and some other things. I think like maybe a bracelet or something. I'll have to look at it again. But
Okay.
well,
I didn't know you could buy the helmet separately.
I mean, the helmet alone is worth it for the quality it is, from what I've seen. So I'm perfectly fine with not getting the game.
Okay.
Let's see. But yeah, no, I got
Mhm.
that. So I've
You're
spent
gonna
like.
start wearing it when you're streaming.
Why the fuck not? I've been wanting to get a astronaut kind of helmet for stream for as long as I can remember. I was
You're
gonna
gonna start
buy
wearing
it
it
this
next
year from what is it, Halloween City? But everybody and their mother wanted to be an Among Us character this last Halloween, so that sold out real quick.
What do you expect?
It looked like a really good helmet. Like I would wear that. So I'm gonna have to wait and hope to God that they sell that helmet still. But right now, all these women for their OnlyFans are using it.
Right.
Listen, when Among Us, when something gets a craze, OnlyFans gets a spike in that, because they all do cosplays. When we saw the big titty MILF girl, MILF mother, that's all that you could see is just them cosplaying her. I mean, who wouldn't want to cosplay her? So yeah.
What are you doing, stepmate?
I don't know how to.
It's not going to be me. Your Ted was basically make that joke.
Yeah.
It's just. I don't know. So I'm looking at it right now, and yeah, it's a key art metal case, which looks dope. It's a 1-to-1 scale replica helmet. It even lights up. I get a couple spinner pins, so you got them. They're not fidget spinners, but they might as well be. A canvas art print. I get an N7 acceptance letter because, like reality, you can just buy your way into an organization.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that's it. Oh, and it comes in all in a nice little box.
Nice.
But no game.
It's good. It has adjustable straps inside the helmet. Fits up to an XL helmet size, so that's good.
That's good.
I could choose
How do you know
between
what size you are?
Paragon. I don't know. It's I guess just like I said, the adjustable straps. It's just up to, so you can just tighten it up
so
if you're.
the helmet's like a one size.
It's one
fit all.
size, and you just adjust the thing inside. Yeah.
Okay, that's really nice. That's smart.
Yeah, that's a good one. Oh wait. It comes with 2 canvas art prints, including one you can only find here at the BioWare gear stores. Okay, so I'm getting 2. Sweet.
Look at that.
It's one with female I almost said Master Chief, female Shepherd, and the Normandy. That's gonna be nice to put on my wall. So normal price, $150, and I got 20% off. So it was nice.
Yeah.
So what other games are you looking forward to this year, if there are any?
If there are any, all
Yeah.
right. So I kickstarted helped kickstarted a thing that's kind of like the Elgato, but it's wireless. It's called Shadowcast, and that should be coming in April or maybe less. I got the email for it, and they already got my information, so I'll be able to play Switch games on stream now. I'm excited.
Cool. Is it multiplayer?
Oh.
What do you mean?
Where do I get my copy? It's a really cool game. How do I jump in?
It's not a game. It's a little
yeah,
thing.
I know. I'm struggling to figure out why you answered for that. Jackass.
Hold on, because I am excited for Breath of the Wild 2, but I doubt it would come this year. That's what I'm saying.
What did the Nintendo showcase have to show?
Oh, a bunch of indie games. It might as well have been an email. It was bad.
Ouch.
It was very
The
bad.
only ones that I'm aware of is Mithra or / Pyra is in
And Smash,
and
Mhm.
Splatoon 3 is going to be coming out.
That was their whole big thing. They ended with Splatoon 3, and I was like, I guess that has a following. But then again, most of Nintendo's demographic isn't towards me. My kind of person.
Wow.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm probably not going to get a hold of it, mainly for the fact that I don't own a Switch. But it's heavily geared towards PvP than anything.
Right.
It has a PvE kind of story thing, but that's about it.
I heard Diablo 2 is getting remastered. That's
Yes.
pretty fucking cool.
They don't want to use
Sweet.
waypoints and all that, and people are happy.
Huh.
They want you to be true. They want to be true to the Diablo as much as possible. Because I think,
That's
was it
good.
2 was very good?
Yeah, people love to, and rightfully so. I didn't have a chance to experience it when I was growing up, but I watched my brothers play some, and it just looked dope. I know it's one of those like highly praised RPGs that's
Yeah,
really
now
in
you can
depth
play
and
it.
it's got a lot of content.
And now you can play it.
Yeah.
Long play.
You know, I'd love to see more of an approach like I did with the Master Chief Collection, where you can switch between the old and new graphics, or like StarCraft Remastered.
Yeah, that
That
would be
was
nice.
That was a great job they did.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Mhm.
Warcraft 3 Reforged, I don't know if it's gotten any better, but I heard that was not so good a job.
I would love
What,
it.
the Reforge
Yeah.
for Warcraft?
Mm-hmm.
I honestly don't know. They really shot themselves in the foot with that one.
Yeah, I think they dropped the ball on that.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
nothing was updated. Everything was downgraded. And not only that, if you had it prior to the their
Mhm.
release, they also forced the previous game, or the base game,
Yeah,
to update to that standard, and you can't go back.
which is that really sautés my vegetables, man. I don't like that. I think it's trash.
Sautés my vegetables?
I was trying to think of like some phrase I could use to.
It sounds like something stupid I would say. I love it. That really that really butters my biscuit, I'll tell you what.
It really does. That's just trash. That's a trash way to treat your player base and the people who support you. You're forcing something on them that's also a worse product. I hate it. Thanks.
Nobody deserves that for their special game.
I don't know. It's just left a dirty taste in everyone's mouth, I'm sure.
I'm just surprised they haven't capitalized on a damn Starship Troopers game already. That's actually co-op, like the old one.
Well, we do have Terran Command coming. I'm not sure. Let me actually see if I can figure out when that is coming.
I just
think it's
I
want.
can do that. I have it saved to my wish list right now.
Yeah. Thank you,
I
man.
just want to be the best until Johnny Rico can find someone better.
You know, I'd love to fucking do Starship Troopers in VR.
That would
That
be
would
good.
fuck.
There probably is something out there. We just gotta find it. You know, search the dark web.
I would need a Marauder.
It says out in 2021.
2021.
Okay. So
That's what it's saying on the Steam page,
Okay.
we can
and
dream.
it's a RTS.
Yeah.
Speaking of RTS and VR, like we can look at Dota matches, Ted, on live and all that, and we can actually see them. I think you're looking from above, and you can see the whole map. There's a lot of different things we could do with this thing. There's a Portal one too, but that's just like a single player thing.
I got you.
Oh, no.
I don't. I mean, I could be wrong because I'm still working on my VR legs and whatnot. I don't know if using VR as an interface for playing RTSs would be better than mouse and keyboard. I think mouse and keyboard still might be superior. Maybe for viewing it, but for controlling the units and whatnot.
I
I
would
still
say
think
certain
mouse and
games,
keyboard.
yeah. Certain,
Yeah.
but anything else, no.
The first-person shooters, though.
Oh yeah,
They
yeah,
really
definitely.
Do you have difficulty
first-person
like?
shooters are definitely going to be.
Do you have difficulty aiming a little with
VR.
like a scope, Ted, in VR?
I mean, yes, because like holding your controllers out in front of you isn't like really stable.
Yeah.
So there's gonna be a little bit of shaking. Plus, if there's any latency you have if you're not linked in, that's gonna make it worse. Yeah, I do have some difficulty sometimes. So I mean, I did better when I just ripped the scope off.
We definitely have to do zombies next.
I'm down whenever.
Let's do that and then a VR chat Among Us game. That'll be the night.
Oh yeah, I'll be down. I'm telling you, man, I can't wait. Give it a few years, or even a few months. I'm not sure what's in the pipeline. I'm excited to see what comes.
All it takes is one little group to set it off, and like, all right, now everybody's gonna compete.
Yeah. This platform has a lot of potential, and I'm glad that it's going the course that it is.
Yeah.
Like, there's software called Warpex, which is it's very cool, but it's not as like one-to-one as a natively VR game would be. You can take non-VR games and play them in VR,
Oh yeah.
which doesn't sound, like, well, why would I want to do that? But then it's like
Why
you have
wouldn't
this
you?
whole library of games that you can now experience in a new and different way. That may or may not make you more immersed in them, enjoy them more.
Mhm.
And I think just that adding that utility to it, the capability of doing that is awesome. Like I watched this dude play Titanfall 2 in VR, and his head would move wherever he looked. Obviously, it's there's some setbacks where it's like I think aiming and whatnot, or like his character movement is not as fluid as if we have our hand controllers and whatnot.
Right.
But still, I can just imagine how like pretty the game looked when you turn up the settings and have it like that real depth, to it when you look close to something like water or rain or some kind of normal effect. You'd be like, oh, that's nice in the game, but then you really look close to it in VR. It's like that looks really realistic. I like that.
We like the stock.
Stoinks.
Stunk.
The stoinks go up.
That'll be a different thing to talk about.
Yeah. That can be
That's
something.
a whole other discussion right there. Oh my god.
That point, fellas.
Say again, Roxas? I think we lost him.
We might
We're
have.
not at that point.
Oh yeah, we're not. Yeah, that's for another time. I think playing like No Man's Sky or something else in space
yeah.
VR would be fucking trippy as hell.
I already installed it. I think we can
Yeah?
play it with our regular No Man's Sky copy. You could do VR.
I think, does it come with a VR copy, or you just play the game?
I think you just play it and just say, hey, I'm doing VR.
Okay.
So I have it installed. I might, when I get, because I work night shift today, when I come back, I'll see about testing that out and see if it works.
Oh, dude, we gotta do Phasmophobia in VR.
So that's another thing.
We gotta do Phasmophobia in VR, bro.
We could be the Scooby-Doo people. Oh, why did I say it? Mr. Ink. God.
It's okay. We understand.
No, I'm just,
Sometimes.
my mind's not there because I gotta work.
I know.
We understand.
I don't want to work. Lets me be free in virtual reality.
I'm telling you,
sorry.
man. Like, if I am so cool if we go the Ready Player One direction, maybe minus the dystopia and the inequality and all that.
Yeah.
But the Oasis,
The Oasis.
hell yeah!
They're already making
Let's
Ready
go.
Player 2. They're filming it.
I know. Plug me into the Matrix twice. Let's go.
Twice. Soon we're gonna get those suits. There's this person who streams, forgot her name, but she uses like a little tracking suit, and she's an
Oh, yeah,
engineer.
yeah,
That
yeah.
thing I showed you. So I think if we mix that with like, not, because right now they have some things where you can walk, but it's like a treadmill. Like, you don't need to do that right now.
No, man.
Or at least
I wanna
not
be able
hook
to
up on the
literally
top.
Just hook myself up like I'm a battery and just go.
You're
under.
gonna have it in the future where they're gonna be selling houses with homes that you can just put like this treadmill that spreads throughout the whole thing, or at least a good section where you don't have to be strapped on the waist in case you fall or
Right.
something. And it's gonna be great. You'll have a tracking suit, all that. Things will be lighter on the head. They just gotta figure it out. Or, you know, we'll go in the way Elon Musk is going. Neurolinks in our heads, and then we can just jack in.
I mean,
Would you do it? Would you jack in if that was a available operation?
only if there were certain things about it, like where is it being placed? I mean, of course, in the head, but is it easily, you know, accessible for surgery if something were to go wrong? What's the risks? You know, stuff like that.
Right.
But if it was done in a way where it's like, hey, this is relatively easy and there's few complications, if any, sure, I'll do it.
Even if you might get hacked?
Really? What is this, cyberpunk?
I mean, it's there for a reason. Usually, they would say is, if you can think it, you can more than likely make it a reality. It's just a matter of time. Some people argue, well, what about special powers, like the ability to fly? I'm like, well, maybe not right now, but what you don't know in the future. I mean, when most of us here are dead, they find a way. Never say never.
I think I'm gonna die anyway. Might as well have a trip while I'm doing it.
Maybe you'll get lucky and you'll get a good hacker. He's like, I'm just gonna make him watch the Gib Glob Abgalab video on 24/7.
No.
Or you can get lucky and it's just gonna be Rick Astley for you. Can you go your whole life, Rick Astley, 24/7?
No.
No.
Simple Rick.
Simple Rick. I would love it if I would get Holdy Flobes, Foldy Flaps, Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
That's
Uh-huh.
that's a
That's what you want played 24/7.
24/7. I'd be in such a relaxing mood. I feel like I'm smooth talking everybody.
You don't need a hacker to do that. They have this thing called YouTube where
And
people upload
headphones.
videos.
YouTube and headphones. If I was the hacker and I was hacking Ted, I would just do a recording of my voice going, "Victory is Darren. Victory is Darren. Victory is
Maybe
Darren."
it'll fucking work.
It'd be okay to hit. Yeah. Big things. Big things.
No, I don't think I want, you know, songs playing in my head or to like spontaneously have diarrhea when I'm standing. Or anything like that. Yeah, I don't want to be like the guy from Lonely Island jizzing in his pants every time something happens that overstimulates him. But if I can play games,
I was playing with Vic last night, and he was showing me Lonely Island. What was it, Shy Ronnie? Have you seen that one?
Oh yeah.
That one was a little weird. He's like, "How do you not know?" I didn't even know Vic's real name until he told me last night. I was like, "Oh, I didn't know that."
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought it was
You didn't
Dylan the
hear
whole
me
time.
At all?
No, I don't remember. Unless I was just like paying attention somewhere else, because you know me.
Oh yeah, I do know you, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I kid.
Listen. Your decision to meet me was by chance, but your decision to stick with me is of your own.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
That way, when you're almost dead, you're like, "I wasted my life. I'm gonna be over your shoulder going, it's your fault."
You piece of shit.
See you in hell, buddy.
Sounds like something we would do.
Yeah. Matt's gonna outlive us all because he's gonna replace every body part with a robotics.
And that's where I go and pull the plug.
You pull the plug yourself.
Uh,
I can picture you going, extending your arm very slowly, and then you just go, yeet! That would be the way to go. Those are your last dying words. I expect that. Yeet. Throwing up a
they might do that.
flipping the bird.
So,
Playing What Is Love in the background.
well, of course, that instead of the hospital alarm where I'm coding, that's all you hear.
I swear to God, my one of the last things we'll say here. My fucking work has been playing nothing but like what seems Jimmy Buffett, and I don't like it. All I hear is Margaritaville. I'm like, shut up!
Sorry, my son.
Somebody asked me, where's this located? And I'm like, Isle Margarita.
Really?
Oh, jeez.
Isle Margarita. That's where it is. Anyway. It's good to do the podcast again.
It's been a minute. It's been a long decade, man. It's been a real long decade.
Yep.
Got a fancy new little doodad here with our little helmets popping up. Even Roxas is on there. Although I need to put a ring around Roxas later. Because right now, Kane's would be right there, but he's missing. Gonna put a little helmet picture on a milk carton saying, "Have you seen my child?" He's not actually missing, he's just running away from us. Maybe okay.
Bless him.
Bless him, he's a little
The
hot.
man goes through a lot.
He does. He's with us all the time. Oh, wait. Hi, kid. Anyway.
Wow.
Anything you guys want to say before we wrap this up?
No, nothing comes to mind.
Wash your balls, but not with your hands. And with that, we will see you guys another time. Say goodbye, everybody.
All right.
Hi there.